He sat in front of the monitor, his gaze wandering over lines of code that seemed like meaningless symbols. A professor's voice echoed in his head, talking about the importance of algorithms and data structures, but to him, it was just abstract noise. Everyone around him seemed like a superhuman who effortlessly understood the material while he felt like a complete outsider. This loneliness was the hardest part, making him think he wasn't cut out for this. One evening, just as he was about to close his laptop, a strange message popped up on the screen. Find the key. The lost code is waiting. He thought it was a joke, but then, clicking on the link, he found himself on a website that resembled an old, forgotten quest. It was a task to restore an encrypted file using only his programming knowledge. The tasks were difficult, but they were presented in a game-like format that sparked his curiosity. He began to work on this quest. Each solved problem was like a one round. When he solved a new puzzle, his face lit up with joy and satisfaction. At first, he turned to his notes, then to textbooks, and eventually to a forum where he found a solution. Curiosity was stronger than the fear of making a mistake. He forgot about his self-doubt, as each new task required only one thing from him: to find the answer. A few weeks later, he had restored almost the entire file. It turned out to be an old and forgotten simulator. It didn't bring him money or fame, but it gave him something much more important. He realized that his incompetence was just an illusion, and the root of his problem was a lack of genuine interest. He rediscovered the joy of learning, but this time it was his own choice. This story is not about how he became better than others, but about how he became better than his past self.